beautifully smooth and tranquil. You just won't know you're flying. But just while we're wobbling around on the ground, if you feel the need to hang on, that's the place to hang on to. Now, once we're up there, we'll have plenty of time to chat and point things out, and the forecast indicates it should be a pretty gentle flight. But as I say, the landing is always the unpredictable part. It's also the part of the flight when my workload is greatest, and so it's no good people saying to me, what do we do as we come back down to land, because I'm usually concentrating 100% at that point. So you guys and girls need to know how to look after yourselves. And you know what? Okay, so you hold the rope handle, bend your legs slightly, nicely braced, facing backwards, ready for the bump as we hit the ground. How much of a bump? We don't know. So we always prepare as if it's going to be a big bump, and then we're never going to be caught out. And when it turns out just to be a little bump, we go, oh, great, that was easy. But we're always expecting a great big thump as it hits the ground. Now, when we hit the ground, bump, that is not the end of the landing. It's a bit like Ryanair. That's only the beginning of the landing, okay? Because what usually happens is we hit the ground, bump, and we go back up into the air and bump down a second time, and maybe a third, and maybe a fourth. And you've got to be in this position for every one of those bumps as we hit the ground and as we come to rest, okay? And you don't move from your landing position until I say it's safe to do so. Okay, is that clear? It's really important. It's really good for your safety. Mind the string!
Oh my God!
Oh. Should have gone to Specsavers. So you need to stay in that position right throughout the landing, even when it all stops, even when you think it's all over now, it's finished, you stay like that until I say that you can stand steady, okay? Golden rule, nobody ever gets out of the balloon basket until I say it's safe to do so. Again, even when it stops and you think it's all finished, no one gets out till I say you can, because if we land and a couple of you guys get out, there's only one direction, the rest of us will be going. Yes? Back up like a homesick angel. And so we all stay in the basket, okay? If it's breezy when we land, the basket will tip over onto its side, okay, as it was before I inflated the balloon, just over onto its side. Quite normal, quite routine. Again, try and imagine yourselves. There you all are, facing backwards as I am, holding the handles, legs bent, back straight. Down we come, bumpity bump onto the ground. Start to drag along. Remember, we'd be going that way, yeah? Dragging along backwards. As we drag along, the basket tips over, and you all finish up lying on your backs, looking towards the sky, arranged rather like fine bottle of wine in a rack, you know, laughing like drains. Possibly the best fun you've had on your back in a farmer's field for weeks. And you all just stay in that position, okay? Nobody moves. You'll just finish up lying like that. Nobody gets out. Everybody just stays in that position in the basket, okay? But that's just if it tips over. But it's quite normal. Tips over on about 1 in 3 landings. Hasn't done it on the last 2. Yeah. So, okay. Right, is that all clear? Yes. That's the important bits covered. Routine stuff that I'm obliged to go through with you. No smoking on board, goes without saying, I hope. No smoking within 30 metres of the balloon, either here or where we land, okay, 30 metres. Personal possessions you bring at your own risk, cameras, videos, binoculars, etc. Great. Mobile phones, I am required to tell you that it's illegal to use your mobile phone. I'm also required to ask you the following question, and that is there any reason why any of you should not be flying this morning? All fit to fly? Yes? Say again? Say again, what's it?
What did she say? What did she say?
Yes, I want to be in the...
I should have bought a ticket. So, thank you for that. Right, everyone's fit to fly. Great, okay. Anything you want me to go over again, or are you all clear? All clear? Yep. Fantastic. Should we warm it up and get out of here? Okay. If you look up in the top of the balloon, that big round panel, I'm going to open that now to check the deflation system's working properly. Tony, I'll give that to you. Carabiners all check secure. Landing now, we'd be going that way, so you'd all turn and face backwards, okay, that way.
Yeah.
Next thing you do is you bend your legs slightly at the knee, because your legs are the landing gear.
Yeah.
Your legs absorb the bump as we hit the ground. Yeah. So your legs have to be just slightly bent at the knee, just very slightly bent. You wouldn't even jump off the bottom step of the stairs and land with your legs straight. see, I'm going to pull that panel from the centre, opening it up around the edge.
It's lost its
You
hat.
can see daylight all the way around, which we can. We know that's working. Now there's nothing holding that up there now except for hot air. Oh, can I have my clipboard back a second? I didn't show the folks what we're going to do with the cameras. We've got a couple of camera rigs on this.
Nice, good one, this.
Island, obviously, the village down here.
John, for you every land is slightly different.
It is, yeah, that's the thing, yeah. Very, very rarely do we land the same place twice, yeah.
Does the ambient temperature make any difference?
Big
to the amount of
difference,
gas?
massive difference, yeah. Yeah, really big difference,
Less
yeah.
in cold weather?
Oh, we'll use less fuel in cold weather, that's right, yes. Vehicles are an intrinsic part of it. It's quite an investment into each balloon, and we've got 12 balloons altogether. Wow. We don't fly them all at once. Some are sponsored, some are for certain clients at certain events and so forth. But we've got about 12 or 14 Land Rovers out on the road, but yeah, it's sort of continual. Yeah. Right, folks, you can start to bail out now. We are down and dusted.
Any particular order? Or?
Any how you like.
The minute children first.